Alrighty, good Friday, everybody. Drifty grabbing first. Hey there, Drifty and Ika and Alexia and Jay and Thea. Hope everyone's week's went okay. We finally made it to Friday. Ugh. And I decided to take Monday off. Totally forgetting that we also have next Friday off. So, score for me. Double 3-day weekends. I'll take it. And some bad news besides the heat. Um, you're not allowed to move rooms. Oh, I am. um, I did not accomplish a lot of stitches this week. I did stitch every day. Still, streak is not broken, but I did not make it very far. I did finish a bit of the sky section here, and I got some more horse stuff in. I was trying to figure out where I wanted to focus this weekend. The job center said no. The landlord's not happy with me taking over the difference in utilities. Never changed me. That's ridiculous, honestly. Over like $20. It's crazy. Still changing shelves. Well, it's good at least. But I settled on working on the horse area tonight. I'm just trying to like honestly cheese some stitches this weekend. I think we're gonna make it to 10K barely by the end of the month, but I'm just trying to make it a little bit more cozy, you know? So there's that. I was pondering going back up to Faramir's arm and working on the 310. I also kind of feel like that's a more Saturday activity, so we might do that tomorrow, depending on how this area goes tonight. Arrive on the 30th. My brother and roommates will help. Payment is pizza. Nice. Sure, happy with it. I am. There is a small chance we might do some Tarkov streaming tomorrow. There's an event going on this weekend, and it ends Monday early morning. So big streaking. We'll see. We'll see. Totally new here. How's it going, Alexia? Hope you've been doing well. Nice that you could catch a stream. It's 5:40. See you tomorrow. Put some ice in front of or behind your fan in a bowl. Only hit 31 today. Our heat wave starts again Monday, I think. Tubular fan. No ice packs to put anywhere. But we're only supposed to be in the 90s for a few days next week and then back to 80s. Is that your mom's today? Yes. Mom had to put her cat down today. Oh, she's having a rough day. Had a cancerous tumor on its spleen. It's like 100 for it. Yeah, and it was up around 100. Always tough when the time comes, yeah. And this was the cat she got to, or after she had to put her last cat down for cancer, so. Extra rough. I don't know if she'll decide to get another one or not at this point. I didn't expect her to get one after Jasper, but she got Tootsie like a week and a half after she had to put Jasper down, so. Yeah, my week. What did I do this week? We started leveling again in WoW. Started leveling a little fire mage. Which I haven't really gotten to do much with because Legs is leveling a warrior and he's just like annihilating everybody before I can even get a cast off. So I'm just puttering around doing like the miscellaneous clicking on objectives and things while he's just slaying everything. And I'm like, this is a change of pace. I'm not used to this. It's a little bit rough because I've got the talent that like my firebolts and or fireball, whatever, like two of my abilities will hit crit every time for enemies above 90% health, but by the time I get my cast off he's already got them at like 30 to 40 to 30, somewhere around there. So like I can't kickstart my heat whatever my like build so that I can get my better abilities going because everybody's dead. It's funny though. Emotional support mage, pretty much. 39 next week in Portugal. It was kind of weird. Legs wanted to do Cataclysm, I think, for our time walking to start off with. But it like sent us to the mission board and then didn't give us any other direction. And apparently we have to be level 70 to time walk Cataclysm. I'm like, how does that make sense? Why is it even an option then? Like, what do you mean? It says it's optimized for level 10 to 70. What do you mean we have to be 70 to start it? That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand their time walking system at all. Then they switched to Dark Portal, but I was not feeling it out there. It was like the loot sharing's not there, or not loot sharing, but the like quest building together in a party is not in effect out there because it's ancient WoW and classic WoW, whatever. And it's just like such empty space out there. There wasn't really any music going on. It's just kind of drab. I was like, plus it was really crummy XP. It was like 300 XP per quest. I was like, what is this out here actually? So we switched. We're in Dragon Isles again now. Hey, Crow, how's it going? I think I'm already like level 20 something. Ekans. Gen 1. It's our first time working on horses on stream, isn't it? I've done the rest of them off stream. They're not very fun. But there is some, like, color grouping down here at least. Which is ultimately why I decided to keep going down here tonight, because I was like, if I just jump up to the 310 of Faramir's Arm, I'm gonna feel like, I don't know, not right about it. Following a quest line at one point, but I came to a dead end because I somehow missed a quest. No. Yeah. It was ridiculous. I was like, well, we could just go out to the Cataclysm lands. Like, what area is that? What zone is that? But the portals were even, like, shut off. We couldn't even touch them. Like, oh. Okay. I do actually need to fit in some, like, main account Or main character. Some warrior time this weekend. We're gonna do a couple of weekly quest things. So annoying. They like we had actually done all the achievements for one of the newer pieces of content, the ritual sites. And I was like, yes, I can be done with this. I don't need to do this anymore. And then they released like a higher tier. I was like, are you kidding me? With more achievements, of course. But at least they're not gonna make me do it alone for this tier. And they made like the last achievement I did was doing the tier 5 by yourself with all the affixes. And it was tough. It's tough, but I managed to do them both. So I'm glad that the tier 6 it doesn't have that achievement as well. Just the complete it with all the affixes, and then they annoyingly gave like a 6-week achievement you have to do. Like 6 weekly ritual site quests, seems like. Alright, good luck out there, Aika. Don't melt. But yeah, I don't know. Then Tarkov decided to do this weekend event, and this is not where this goes. What am I doing? And so Kiddo and I were messing around with that last night, and pretty fun. All the scavs have decided to rebel against the trader that's kind of like their boss, and they're fighting everybody, and they're fighting each other, they're fighting anyone. So one of the maps, the woods map, is like elevated scav level and reduced PMC level or amount that are in there, and then the scavs have taken all their valuable loot there and just like thrown it everywhere. There's like so much stuff all over the place. Like a chaos map. I mean, no, it's not the most chaotic event. Um, but like all the scavs have revolvers and snipers, and it's just a lot of valuable loot around, but it only runs, like I said, this weekend, so. Mm-hmm. It's kind of fun. It's like the map that I have the least confidence in navigation, unfortunately. I feel so lost on it all the time. I am getting better, but it is still like I spend so much time wandering that I know that we're like missing some of the loot just because I don't know where we are. Few maps to remember, so not surprised. Yeah, it's a lot of map knowledge, and and Legs was always the navigator, so like apart from streets, for some reason I could pick up on streets easier than Legs could, but he can he like knows woods like in and out, and he can look at a rock and be like, "Oh, we're here," and I'm like, "Okay, I have no idea where that is." It's so funny. I was fighting with Spotify to open today. It did not want to load. Being a whole jerk. Oh, I don't talk with them. Alright. So yeah, I think we're like a little over 2,000 stitches away from 10,000 for the month. Oh, sweet September. And we've got, what, 5 days of stitching, including today. Well, like I said, I think we should make it fine, but just would like to do some more color blocking bits to ensure that we get there a little bit more comfortably. So close. September, no pressure. Take some sort of major action for me to make it to the end of this section by September. We still have like 60,000 stitches to go or something. 20K and every month is easy peasy. If I was cat, maybe. I'm just not on that level. Not anymore. I think I only had 2 months that were in 20K anyway. Not many are. Facts. She doesn't sleep, so she has the upper hand. Lloyd's hunting. That hurt my neck. Ow. I had to buy Legs some replacement earbuds today because I accidentally washed his freaking earbuds today. And I'm so mad about it because I patted down those jean pockets at least 4 times. And I even got like a chapstick out of them, but I somehow did not feel this freaking earbud case. Tested the limits of their waterproofness and they failed. Fault that he doesn't empty the buckets. At least they were on sale today. Oh, there's that. I'm bad about pocket checking, like, which is why I was so vigilant about it today, or at least I thought I was. I failed. Because I've washed his wallet like at least 3 times. I just clean wallet. Most of the time, I just let him handle his laundry, but we're having some executive dysfunction issues lately, so I was in a cleaning mood today. Needed to get all the laundry taken care of. Like considered money laundering. Yeah. Sitting on my goat on Lotro waiting for dark so I can catch fireflies. I don't know why that didn't look like it was going in the corner properly. It's fine. There was a new Kai song on my release radar today. Elatrio or something. Not bad. Hey there, Lizzie. How's it going? Doing alright. Very glad that it's Friday. Ugh, ouch. I finally didn't have a migraine today. I had a 3-day migraine this week. Ugh, so over it. Well, I'm sorry. I said excuse me. I had to sneeze. I'm sorry it woke you up. My goodness. My cats get so offended when I sneeze. Good, just chilling. Might start a new Game of Thrones pattern I've had for a while. Nice. To it, to it. The time is now. Got the right size fabric today. Nice. Getting Litsy bumped my hand, no worries. Ice cream in Italy, yeah. Reminded me of Elvis's song about yogurt. You don't know yogurt or gelato? Oh, gelatrio or whatever it's called. Gelatratio. I got the gelato out of it. On the pattern on Etsy, when I tried to pull up the details for the size of my orders, it kept saying shop pattern was not available, and guess designers stopped selling on Etsy. That happens quite a bit with these kind of pattern mill shops, honestly. Unfortunately, like the shop that sells this pattern has been all over the place. They've had at least 4 Etsy's since I bought it. They've been on Bonanza, and then now they're no longer on Bonanza. They're back on Etsy. It's like, yikes. Under different names every time. But it should be on the pattern itself. Like on one of the first pages, hopefully, or on um the color page. But usually the size is somewhere in the pattern. When it's a nice pattern anyway. Or they've exported it nicely. It's just on the cover page. Hmm. The pattern doesn't have like a thumbnail page on it. It's a bummer. Like mine, this one. I'm gonna get blinded by freaking Edge opening up. Oh my god. This one on my floss list, it has like this blurb. Which has the count and then like sizes on different counts. And then it has like page 1 is a thumbnail and then size and thread count. This is how most of my patterns kind of look like in the PDF. So it's just nice that way. Nice to be able to keep track. Or reference back to, rather. This is a 179 page PDF. Thank goodness I'm not working by paper. How long are these days? I don't remember it taking like an overly long time to get to nighttime in Lotro. I also don't really remember running around at nighttime very often. I would say, do you have a picture of the pattern, but perhaps you don't if you don't have a cover page. And the listing's gone. I don't need to do another strand of this. Do I want to do another strand of this? Maybe we should move on. Couple of small colors, and I got 3371 and 310 ahead of us. How many horses? One, two, three, four. One, two, three. One, two, three. There it goes. Upside down. Hey there, Moth. How's it going? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Well, that's only 2 stitches? Okay. Water Park Simulator gets 1.0 full release at the end of July. Maybe we'll have to fit in another playthrough of that or something sometime. Oh, a regular howdy? Not even a meowdy? Holy smokes. You feeling okay? How was your week, Mom? They've added quite a bit since we last played. I just haven't kept up with it at all. Waking up from a nap. Nice. Doing alright. Glad it's Friday. It's dusk now. So close. Trico's just sleeping so cozy. Hmm. Soldier looks funny. Just gonna let it go. I don't really expect much out of these horses and figures. I'm still hoping that the bigger ones look better, but these smaller ones, background-ish. I don't feel your vibe. I tried to lay down for a nap, a 15-minute nap, but I didn't successfully fall asleep. I was a little annoyed. I've gotten woken up early the last 3 days. Or maybe all week. I don't know. Bear waking me up early. Trico woke me up early one day. Legs woke me up early today. And then he didn't end up going to bed until like 10:30. Nice. Hey there, Sandy. How's it going? So this morning he actually was intending to like block the cats from waking me up early, but unintentionally ended up just waking me up early instead. Wait, is this not the spot? No, it's not. Not even really that close. Oops. Alright, where? This one? No. That's the next column. This one. Get this horse nostril in here. It's important. I think it's a nostril. Yeah. Double poop. I think this horse snout is looking the best of the horses so far. See how the rest of it turns out. But moving in a positive direction finally for the horses. Isn't that the spot? No, it's not. There's a stitch there already. There is. Whoops. It looked empty. Tis not. Here we go. Why are they using the psycho stabbing noise? Don't really seem to fit the vibe of the song, but alright. Aren't all the Avatar movies that long? I only saw the first one and I didn't like it. And he has plans for like 6 more or something. Oh, my back. Ow, so angry. Honestly, didn't even know there was a new Avatar movie out right now. Wow. Oh, my Trico. Oh my goodness, look at her. Look at her. Yeah, you, my pretty Trico. You're so cozy. Yeah. It's my good Trico baby. Oh. Can't reach you. You're too far away. Be no, you be so cozy. No, you be so cozy. You're fine. Take an intermission to let I know as so far our last one will be in 2031. Okay, I like the second better. What? Honey. I'm gonna lay back down. I gotta get back to stitching. You were just fine being so cozy, silly goose. No, ma'am. No more right now. Go lay down. Back down. Oh. Down. Back down. Lay down. Girly. Can't just keep petting you for a whole stream. She's just staring at me. Ow. Oh, my neck is so mad this week. Excuse me, sorry. I don't know if my pillow's wearing out on me or what, but man, my neck has been so mad. You're fine. You are a-okay. Lay down, be so cozy. Yeah, make your biscuits, lay down. Let's go, girl. I was very surprised that I got framed today. Though I did start off with Mission Impossible guess at 1. So I was on the right track. Finally nighttime. Wow. Hopefully you can get all the fireflies you need. Is that Rainbow Ninetales available in Pokemon Community Game? But you have to click on a specific ability. Right, Sandy? Metronome? I don't have any Pokemon that have it. I'm a little bit annoyed about it. I'm not gonna make it through all the tutorial missions. I started to try to, but I only made it through like 2 of them. Actually, oh, I'll have to try to catch the next one. I think my tutorial mission's to use a special ball. I don't know, like, how far in the tutorial line you have to go to get the Togekiss. And I'm not gonna do the fighting, so... I'm out of luck. Before the fighting ones. Do you have the Togekiss then, maybe, Jay? Yes, can't find the moves. You should just be able to scroll down in the app and there's like a box of 4 moves. It should have. Click on the Pokemon and then scroll down on it, on its page. And then, yeah, you don't have to fight, you just have to click on it. Did that work? Did you get it? Nice. And it gave you the 9 tails. Why didn't you go for it? You just have to click on the move, and then it should complete the quest. Like, you don't have to do any fighting or anything. At least I'm pretty sure. That's what it is. Just like discovering that ability or something. It's just a question mark mystery riddle quest. Didn't we already listen to this? Different version of that? Okay, good. How did this strand disappear so quickly? What the heck? Alright. Mark these off. Should I do another strand or move on? Probably move on. It's tempting to color fill, honestly, but there's so much confetti around, it's kind of dangerous for me to do that. Let's move on to some 310. Let me check my... where am I at with Poke Missions? Real quick before the next one spawns. I think I just have to, like, throw a great ball or something, though. If it wants to load. Come on. Yeah, she just curled it under. It was sticking out straight. Poke missions, not Pokédeck missions. Use a special ball. Only on tutorial mission number 2. Alright. Bear's been like testing the waters with like attempting to be a little bit cuddly at bedtime. A little bit. She still likes to stay like just out of my range a little bit, like, or so my just my fingertips can like touch her tail basically. But she gets up on the bed and she'll like yell at me because she wants attention, but she's like too far away and I'm like, I can't reach you over there. You gotta come closer. You have to come closer. So she'll get up on Legs' pillow and she'll stare at me and yell at me. I'll pet her for a little bit and then she'll go. Last night she went like to the edge of his side of the bed. So I could reach her booty with just my fingertips. And then she just laid there. It does piss Trico off. And so Trico won't come and be cozy in my arm because Bear's too close. So that's unfortunate. But Bear's testing the waters. See how she likes maybe affection. She is such a silly girl. She's the only one that like won't get up on your chest at any point, really. A Slurpuff. Is it the Golden Coin Shop? Okay. Set a buddy. I already have a buddy. Thank you very much. My OG Ninetales. Where is it? Trade a Gen 3 Pokemon. I don't have any duplicates. What am I supposed to do with it? Trade it? Honestly. Then it was lock a Pokemon. Now it's add a Pokemon to your team. Mm. Click the cross swords icon. Okay. Check a Pokemon stats. Info button. Info. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Check move information. Reroll a Pokemon move. Click. Click the items button on your Pokemon view to give it a battle item. Make sure your Pokemon is unlocked. Use the empty disc on it. What if I don't want to? Oh my god. My Gyarados has metronome? Holy smokes. Give me that. Give me that heckin' Ninetales. Why does my Gyarados have metronome? I swear I tried searching for it. Like the move. And I couldn't find it. Alright, get me out of these missions. It's raid time! Welcome on in, raiders. Thank you so much for that raid, Albatross. Hope you are having a good day. What were you up to? Easy button. Welcome in, raiders. For those that don't know me, hi, I'm Cass, Lord of the Rings Stitcher here on Twitch. We were just distracted by Pokemon. But no, we're done with that, so Hope everyone's doing well. Had a good week. What are y'all up to? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Alright. Oh, I was trying to figure out if this was the right spot. It's not, I don't think. Where did we come from? Where did we go? One. Alright, what is going on here? Okay, that one's filled it, so that's that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. The pins are really messing with me right now. 4. Okay, so this is the spot here. Here. And then here. And then we override this stitch, which doesn't belong here. Easy. Horse knows. The horse knows what. Anyway. I don't think I like this song. Get out of here. Oh, that's not the. Okay. Come on, brain. Let's get it together, please. I did not mean to exit Cat's tab. I was like, I'm done with Pokemon. Uh, come back. I'm sorry. I'm really not a big fan lately of what Twitch is doing. Like, when you tab off of a stream, it like reduces the quality. So then when you get back to the tab, it like takes a good 30 seconds to load the quality back up. It's been irritating me lately. Ah. I tried the zero sugar Coke cherry float flavor last night for the first time. It wasn't the worst, but there was like this weird minty taste to it. It was so confusing to me. Yeah. I couldn't figure out why it tasted a little bit minty. Can't do aspartame. Is it migraine trigger? Don't know, just can't stand to drink it. That's fair. I'm not a huge aspartame taste fan. My gas station quit selling vanilla Coke and it made me sad. Oh, all the media I was raised on made it feel like quicksand was going to be a much bigger problem. It is. Alright. All smally colors. Of course. This one bigger one. What time is it? It's already almost 8. Oh my goodness. Barracuda. Uh, cut. Umbreon's supposed to be black and gold, but these colors don't look goldish. No, they're more bronzy. I think it ends up looking okay though. Rose gold, brown light tan. I was trying to flash back to what Daces looked like. Boosted Pikachu. Hasn't come through yet. Oops. Ugh, gosh, Crow Lothlorien looks so good. Okay. Hey there, Gustav. How's it going? October last year. What you up to, Gustav? Hope your week went well. He didn't post it. There it is. There it is. I was waiting for it to come through. It was like being stubborn. Yeah, I think like, yeah, the top horn looks alright. It's a little bit like toned down for sure than what it is in the game, but I think it looks good with the rest of it overall. Today was a good day, ready for a night in and some rest. Very nice. Good to hear. Oh, look at that cute little face coming in. I like Umbreon. Looking good. We made it up here already? I don't even remember doing this other. Okay. Okay. Sure. I know it was only like 7 stitches, but I don't remember making it up there already. Look okay after, but I slowly fill it in. Very doubting. It's so easy to doubt. As you all know, I doubt this one constantly. At least I've seen finished versions of that evolutions, and it does look really nice, so. I don't know if anyone's ever completed this piece. What did I do with weird hand finger situation? I just filled it in as it is. Here, we'll do camera movement here. Whee! And it looks fine. Like, if you didn't know that there's a weird texture on these fingers, they just look kind of like heavily shadowed fingers, not weirdly gloved half hand, so I think it's alright. Eowyn's face is like so light in there. I don't know. I mean, the hair will pull it in somewhat, but her face is so disappearing into the sky right now. Camera movement once again. Come back. Oh, when did I mute? I must have bumped it when I moved my camera. Anyway, whoops. Pro streamer. It's cat raid. Merge those tabs. Same, same, same. Thanks for that raid, cat. How is the rest of Blue Stitchies? Welcome on in, Raiders. For those that don't know me, hi, I'm Cass, Lord of the Rings Stitcher here on Twitch. We're working on Return of the King as usual. How's everybody doing? Hope y'all had a good week. What y'all up to? There, Cat and Spoopy and Galactic. Was that Galactic tab merging? Yeah, Galactic. Of course, Cat, if you're going to bed, do your thing. Thanks for bringing everyone on over. But about DeVay, I was saying, pretty rough. Sounded like she was possibly homeless at the time of her death. Not in a very good spot. I know her more from like The Ring, actual like acting roles rather than voice of Lilo. But I wasn't a huge fan of Lilo and Stitch, like a lot of people seem to be. Going to take what will probably be a nap, even though I want to go to bed. Well, good luck. Sleepy vibes. Know how worried I am that once I finish this piece, I'm not gonna be able to like stay dedicated and focused on another one. I'm so worried about being burnout after finishing this one. Sure, it's gonna be fine, but it's definitely a concern in the back of my head. Think I'll be fine. Bigger problem will be which one you'll do next. Yeah, I don't know. Probably have to just like flip between a few of them until something like grabs hold as a focus piece. Logically, I should probably work on Ghost Army as a main next. Because it's the biggest. But it's also tented, so in theory, might not take quite as long. Alright, mom almost texted me. Alright. Let's keep it threaded and get these other stitches up here. I mean, or we can go the opposite way and we go to the smaller projects. I don't have many that are like smaller, but like Moria, like 208,000, 280,000, something like that. Rivendell reroll is 276,000 or something. Hard to say. Who knows? We still got a couple years probably with this piece, so. Minuscule next to this. A third of the size, actually. And they're tinted, so. The only other active projects that aren't tinted are the other two in this art series. Wasn't you didn't like stitching those, or what was it? For the other two in this art set? I just started them both like a long while after this. On this one, I started first, so this one was my focus. I was not enjoying the start to Two Towers at all. Struggling through that upper left corner. Fellowship's going, or was going a little bit better. I just didn't ever feel like spending time on them. They're also slightly fussier because I am using some Anchor floss with those as well. So I'm using a mix of DMC and Anchor. It's just a little bit more fiddly with getting the colors out. And they're in hoops, not scrolls, so. Yeah. Mom has decided she's not getting another cat. So she wants to bring all of cat supplies to me this weekend. I did the same. I gave away everything I had to my siblings' dad. the 2016 over 25 count. I use 28. I love my 28. They're so tiny, but they're really nice for even like red chickening. Because they're pretty short. Modeled on my finger is not, like the best scale since I have small hands. I guess. But they're so light too. It's just you almost feel like you're not holding anything. Next whip is on 25. Nice, my favorite. Wesley from Buffy and Angels on Grimm. Ouch. That was a big hiccup. Ow. This these horses are just so discouraging to stitch. It feels like I've been like pretty decently focused. I've been putting a lot of colors in and it feels like a lot of stitches and then I look at the stitch count and I'm like, oh, never mind. It's not been that much. It's like the time just disappears on them. Today has been fast, unfortunately. Yeah. Hey there, Sam. How's it going? Got back from picking up puppy from his work trip. Took the kids out for McDonald's dinner. Maybe do some more hate stitches. Nice. Productive. 167 done so far today. Very nice. Almost got my Monopoly stitches done. Nice. Hoping I can get page 1 done soon. Sounds like you're well on your way. Just trying to make it to monthly 10K by the end of this month. It'll be a close one. Confetti Land makes it so much more difficult. 6.772%. Nice. Getting there. Computer voice talkings, trance songs. I never have. 7? I think we've got 4 colors left in this column. One is only a 1 stitch down there, though. A Glimmet. Looks like a Gen 9. I was right about Gen 9. Nice. Holy. Very easy to tell apart from the other ones. They really are. They're so shiny. Not in a shiny sense, but you know what I mean. They have a look about them. Waiting on Gen 10. Where are they gonna go? They already brought in household objects and cars in Gen 9. What? I love Trubbish. I really like Trubbish too. I don't know why I like that little trash guy so much, but I do. Trubbish is like Gen 5 or something though, isn't it? Like it's a mid-gen. Don't mistake for the trash bag when you take out the trash. It's not that trashy. Yeah, what Gen somewhere? Vroom was later. Vroom's in Gen 9. Stop trying to be so naughty. Knock it off. Rubbish is Gen 5? Hell yeah. Look at me go. Remembering useless knowledge. Oh yeah. My specialty. Isn't that what brains are for? Useless knowledge. I guess it depends on your perspective and who you're talking to on what gets valued as useless or not. Life. Did I do something wonky here? I did, didn't I? Let's back this up. Tried to take that stitch straight up too for some reason. Now where it goes. Here, please. Goodness. Can I please untangle? Unwind a little bit? Okay. Oh my goodness, what is my problem? Cross the stitch, please. Go diagonally, not vertically. Guess it's a good thing that we're almost done. I am apparently losing my ability to stitch properly. Do, do, do. Ugh, itchy. Hmm. Please just make it through these last 4. Right. I can't believe there's a single stitch over here. So silly. What is it, JD? Guess what bobbin doesn't need to get rewound today or refilled? This one. Got 2 whole strands left and a little one. Plenty. Alright, 7:32. Yeah, I'm knocking out the small one because there's 2 big ones left. And I don't know that we have time for them. Film next year. I'm sure we'll get it before then. But not tonight. So mad at me right now. 65. Honestly, part of me like wants to break the stitch streak. It's starting to feel like pressure. Oh, there are 3 colors left. Dang it. Wait, is that another color? Is that a different symbol? A different facing arrow? 1, 2, 3, 4. It is! 1 arrow's facing left and 1 stitch of an arrow facing right. Rude. Time. Just save your focus. Thank goodness for Pattern Keeper. I think we're gonna call it here today. 482 536. Whoa, JD? What the heck? 365 stitches today. Not as much as I hoped, but better than the last 2 days. And Tuesday by a little bit, so take it. We are at 8,311 stitches for the month, so a little under 1,700 stitches to go for the next 4 days. Hopefully tomorrow we can kick some booty and stitching and get a little bit of cushioning. So I'll be back tomorrow. Normal time for more stitching goodness. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you being here for realsies. I will see you all next time. Good night.